Hi folks, it's Chef Kevin. Hope everybody's doing fine. Tonight I'm making baked sockeye salmon with a artichoke tomato vinaigrette. This is going to be a nice healthy meal with a lot of flavors. I have a ton of stuff here. Let's take a look at them. I don't even know where to start. Just kidding. Okay, the prime player here is the sockeye salmon fillets. These are skin-on, wild caught. I actually bought these from Coscto. These were frozen. And they give you 4 fillets. Nice size. I always go with the wild caught. I don't go for the farm raised stuff. And these are wrapped individually, which makes it really convenient because sometimes you want just 1 or 2. You don't want to cook the whole bag. So it works out good. Works out about $4.50 per fillet. Okay, the other things I have here is some fresh parsley, fresh thyme. I have 2 lemons, an onion, two shallots, salt and pepper in the corner, grapeseed oil. You can use vegetable oil if you'd like, or olive oil preferably. A little white wine, capers, black olives, artichokes, apple cider vinegar, tarragon vinegar, and some beautiful multicolored pear tomatoes. So let's get right into this. Like all of these videos, this is my meal for the evening, and I'm hungry. Oh, I have my veggies all ready to go. I am not going to use an onion. I reviewed the recipe. There is no onion, it's shallots only. The onion goes back into the bin. I have 2 shallots here. It's sort of a coarse dice. This is going to be disposed of. It's not going to be served. So it's not that important. 2 cloves of garlic. This is my parsley. It's about 3 tablespoons of parsley. Juice of 2 fresh lemons. About a half cup of the tricolored tomatoes. And I have about 1½ artichoke heads sliced. Black olives ready to go. Okay, let's take a look at the fish. Okay, here's the fish. 4 fillets of sockeye salmon. I had these wrapped up in paper towels to absorb any moisture, any water. This way when you cook it, it won't spatter and you'll get a better color. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put some fresh ground pepper. I have some pink Himalayan sea salt here. If I can open it. Just a little. I'm not going to go crazy because the fish already has some salt in it. Now this is skin on, so I'm not going to bother seasoning the skin side. Okay, this is going to be cooked, or I should say it's going to be finished in the oven, but I'm going to saute the skinless side. That's the presentation side. So I'm going to go ahead and start cooking off the salmon. Okay, that's on a fairly high heat. I want to get a nice color. That is the presentation side, as I said. So you want that to look good. In the meantime, I have my oven warming up to 350. This will probably take about 4 or 5 minutes. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes. I would say these have some nice color to them. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven. This is a oven-proof pan, so there should be no problem with that. 350, 10 minutes. I'm going for medium. I don't like medium rare on fish. Okay, let's get right into the sauce. The fish is almost finished. I have a small saucepan here. A little grapeseed oil. About 2 tablespoonfuls. I'm going to let that heat up, and then I'm going to put the shallots in and the garlic. Okay, I believe that oil's hot enough. Shallots, garlic, I'm just going to make these translucent. In the business, that's called sweating them down. This will just take about 2 minutes, and then I'll add the other ingredients. Don't go nowhere. Okay, those are nice and translucent. I'm going to go ahead and add half a cup of dry white wine. Turn up the heat a little bit. My 2 lemons, the juice of 2 lemons. I'm going to add just a touch of tarragon vinegar. If you don't have tarragon vinegar, don't worry. You can just use a little bit more of the apple cider vinegar or the the white wine vinegar. That was about just a teaspoon of tarragon vinegar. That's very, very potent stuff. That's a tablespoon or so of the apple cider vinegar. Pepper. Little sea salt. Okay, I'm going to reduce this bring it to a boil and reduce it. And then I'm going to strain it through a strainer. All these chunks are not going to be in the sauce. I just want to get the essence of the vegetables in the stock. So I'm going to reduce this down to about half. In the meantime, the salmon is keeping warm in the oven, and I'm going to have a nice dinner tonight. Okay, so that has reduced about 50%. Heat off. Just going to run that through a strainer. Okay, I'm going to use the same spot. I'm going to use the same saucepan. I'm just going to have to clean it out. Okay, so what I'm left with is about a half a cup of sauce. Now, this is not a dish where the sauce is supposed to drench the fish. I'm going to add my finely diced tomatoes. Artichoke hearts. Black olives. My parsley, going to add 1.5 tablespoons of cold butter. The butter should be cold, so it will emulsify into the sauce slowly. Okay, what I'm going to do now is actually turn the heat off and stir the butter into the sauce. This will thicken it and give it a nice little sheen. And of course, who doesn't love butter? In the meantime, I'm going to plate the fish. So here's the sockeye salmon baked on a bed of sauteed asparagus, served with basmati rice. Now, I don't want to drown the salmon with the sauce, because I want you to see how nicely cooked it is on the top. And I'm going to add a little piece of fresh dill. Very shishy, very fancy. But let's see how it tastes. Okay, after everything's been said and done, let's give this bad boy a taste here. I mean, you have to admit, this looks very good. Going right for that fish. Man, is that good. I'm actually enjoying the skin. The salmon skin is very tasty, it's crispy, and it actually has a lot of nutrition to it. The rice is rice. It's kind of boring, but if you add some of the sauce to it, it really livens it up. A little more lemon. I love the artichokes, the tomato with the vinaigrette. Has some nice acid to it, thanks to the vinegars. This is absolutely beautiful. Okay, folks. I appreciate you watching my videos. If you like my food, even though you can't taste it, if you like me, you like my style, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, send me a comment, and enjoy the rest of your day. Hasta la vista, baby.